welcome to the cottage. This is for you if you have Libra as your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. All right, Team Libra, let's see what's going on in your love life. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on? What's going on with the person on Libra's mind? Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Let's get some Libra juju on these cards. Here we go, Libra. Here we go. What's going on in your love life with the person on your mind, Libra? What's going on with the person on Libra's mind? Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on with the person on your mind? Let's see. Let's take a look. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords. Is this someone new? Ace of Wands, what? Ace of Wands in reverse. What in the crazy train? Initially very attracted to this person, or they were attracted to you. There was a big spark. Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, communication, and then a false start. What happened? Why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? I mean, I know that's a false start, but why? What happened? Why? Why is that coming out? What's this Ace of Wands in the reverse here? Maybe something turned you off or turned them off. I don't know. Tell me about the Ace of Wands in reverse. Why did that happen? Three of Cups, Eight of Cups reverse, Queen of Swords. Ooh. Everything was okay until they started talking to their ex again, Auntie Karen, or someone from their past. And then I got my dander up. Queen of Swords, that's you, Libra. And I got my dander up, then I had to draw a line in the sand, and I'm turned off. Everything was good, everything was fun, we were having a good time until three people came into play. Three of Cups, Eight of Cups in reverse. So, I think there was somebody that goes back before you that you felt like shouldn't have been invited to the party, and they were. They were. And you said, I don't think so, Scooter. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's a no for me, dog. Give me more. Queen of Cups. You may have started to have feelings for this person. There may have even been more than just an ex. Because I see three women that have shown up. Now, this could be males or females. Bear that in mind. Tarot really knows no gender, so that could go either way. But I don't know. There may have been, for some of you Libras, there may have been more than just you, them, and another person. Six of Pentacles, the Magician. Two of Cups in reverse. There's such a switch up. There's such a switch up in this energy. Okay? That's what's crazy. Is like everything's going along fine until it's not. Two of Cups in reverse. Did they step out on you? Did they dump you? The Devil in reverse? I don't know. I think you cut them out. I'm going to be real with you. I mean, they may have initially walked away or cheated, but I think ultimately you're the one that cut them out. I think this was Queen of Swords all day long. Devil in reverse. She felt like they were being selfish, controlling. Maybe even some sort of an addiction. Sex addict, alcoholic, drug addict. I don't know. There's more than anything, I think the reason the Devil has come out is for selfish energy. And I mean, those things can somehow go hand in hand, right? Hangman. Oh, Libra. Libra. I think you really thought about this before you did it. I'm going to be real. I think cutting this person out, I think you thought about this. In true Libra fashion, you really put yourself in the other person's shoes. I think you didn't want to be the bad guy, but I think you felt like you had no choice. And in this case, I'm not really sure that you were the bad guy. There's nothing wrong with standing up for yourself, but I think sometimes this is a thing for Libras. I think y'all struggle, and you feel like if you got to tell somebody they got to go, that makes you the bad guy. But if you're choosing yourself because somebody else is doing crazy stuff, that's not being the bad guy. And you got to differentiate that, okay? That gets into that people-pleasing thing, because you guys hate to see, you hate chaos, you hate telling people bye, but, sometimes Libra, you just got to do it. You just got to do it. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't know that you're over this person. I don't think that you've released them. You definitely thought this was going to be a thing with the Sun card here. You definitely thought this was going to be a thing, yes? Tell me how this person sees you right now, Libra. Let me find out how this person sees you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me how this person sees Libra. Tell me how this person sees Libra. Tell me how this person sees Libra. How does this person see you? How does this person feel about you, this connection, etc., etc., etc.? They want to be with you. Three of Cups. They're like, why couldn't Libra just join the crowd and have fun with everybody? I didn't hide anything from Libra. They may or may not have, but that's what they're telling me. Nine of Cups. Libra. They want to, their issue is this. I want Libra, but I want what I want too. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I want to have my cake and eat it too. Why can't I just have everything I want? I do want Libra. Oh, so they're in this Nine of Wands energy. They may double down on this for you. They may approach you and double down on this and try harder to convince you that whatever this dynamic is, some of y'all, this thing is a poly thing and you ain't in it. But they may double down and try to convince you of why you need to do this. I don't think you're going to give it the time of day if they do. Ace of Wands in reverse. There's something about this that you just go, it's a no. No, I said it's a no. It's still a no. It was a no yesterday. It's a no today. And it's a no tomorrow to this dynamic at least. Ugh. Tell me, so once that happens, then what? Then where does that leave this person? Where does that leave this person? I love the storylines sometimes that we get from tarot. Does this person double down or triple down on being in toddler mode or no? Let's take a look. I want what I want, and I want everything I want. Let's see. Okay, now they have my attention. They've got my attention now, Libra. Okay, they're willing to let this other thing go. Oh, okay. So the World card, that's about over a rite of passage, growing the hell up. I'm no longer a toddler. I can't act selfish and think I can have everything that I want, my cake and eating it too. They're going to drop this other person, Libra, with the Seven of Wands in reverse as well. They're going to give to this and stop being such a player from the Himalayas. I get them looking and saying, I've got to change my ways. I've actually been blocking my own happiness. I think there may be a little bit of a light bulb moment here. What I want to do is, I want to see where you are in this thing, Libra. Can I find that? A little bit of a light bulb moment, just a smidge. It remains to be seen how they go from here. But I want to see how you feel. What's your take, Libra? What is your take? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is Libra's take on this thing? What is Libra's take on this thing? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is Libra's, where is Libra on this thing? Where's Libra on this thing? You feel like they're emotionally immature with the King of Cups in reverse. You may be a little bit cold toward them when they approach you, or if they approach you. That may be your thoughts. We're going to see if they were what their next action is going to be, whether or not they're going to come toward you. But let's see how you feel first. Page of Wands, Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups in reverse. So wow, you missed the banter. You missed you missed the fun, the frivolity of this person. You really thought this was going to be a Ten of Cups, and maybe it was for a little while. But the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, you feel like that what they're asking of you is too much. You feel like that what they're asking you to do would be sacrificing yourself and a betrayal to yourself and what you're looking for. The Queen of Cups in reverse is a codependent energy, a people pleaser. You feel like if you went down this road as it stands with this person, that you would be bending over backwards to your own expense, giving more than what is for you healthy, because this is really not what you want, clearly, right? So you're in this energy of feeling exhausted, kind of wanting to heal. Four of Swords, exhausted, just tired of fighting about it, tired of fighting it. You're in this energy of wanting to cut your losses. All right, so what I get from you is I'm not going to do anything toward them, Auntie Karen. I'm not going to do a darn thing. If I hear from them, maybe. But it's going to have to be better. It's going to have to be different, because under the current, it's kind of like you're negotiating with this person. I feel like I'm talking about the Iran war here between Trump and the Iranians back when they were just like back and forth, and nobody would budge on certain things. I feel like that's where this is. Definitely at this standoff where you just cannot get past the big elephant in the room. So I want to see how they're going to come, what their next action is toward you. Let's do that. What is their next action toward Libra? What is their next action toward Libra? Is there any compromise in this next move? We saw them eventually compromising, but I want to see what their next action is toward you. What's their next action? What's their next action toward the Libies? What's the next action toward you, Libra? 3 of Wands, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands. I see them coming towards you with a cooperative energy, listening more than they're talking. 3 of Wands here. Ace of Cups, they are coming towards you to offer you something. This 10 of Wands to me is bothersome. What does that mean? They're wrestling to let go of, I don't know if they're going to tell you this or not, but they're wrestling with the idea of letting go with these old patterns, all right? They've not really, I think they may seem like they have. I think, gosh, it's like they're torn, Libra. They're torn. They're between a rock and a hard place. It's like losing you would be the ultimate disaster. They feel like they need to be with you. The 1111 card, I'm supposed to be with Libra. They want to overcome whatever this thing is, and this nagging thing. I don't know what it is. If it's another person, I feel like for a lot of y'all it is. And it's like they want to release that, but they're just struggling to do so. I do see them coming towards you with an offer, but I see them silently wrestling with this thing. I'm going to be real with you, and obsessing about it. All right? And just struggling to release it. That's what I've got. Yeah, it's like they do release it, and then they pick it back up. Energetically, anyway. Will they pick it up in the real world? That's another thing. Okay. They feel this strong compulsion to go toward whatever this bullshit is. Okay. Here's what I want to do, Libra. I want to see if they're going to do some work on this, because this is going to take some deep, deep inner work. Okay. And I'm going to see if they're going to do some work on this. I'm going to see what the long term looks like between you two. And of course, I want to do the All Signs Cross Watcher to get you some clarity based on their zodiac sign, right? We're going to do all of that. We're going to ask the hard questions over on Patreon. But at least you know where you are right now, kind of still at that crossroads. Is that going to change in the future? I'm going to find out now. The link to follow that along with the rest of the story is going to be below this video. See you there, Libra.